What's going on, guys? This is Alec here and welcome to Season 2 Episode 10 of my Swansea City career mode. Again, I'm starting off this episode with an apology. I'm so sorry that these haven't been coming out a bit more frequently. It's just, I've started a new job not so long ago and it's just hard getting into a rhythm of going to work, coming home, going to the gym and then coming back and recording videos. It takes a lot out of my day, and it's just, at the moment, I'm just trying to find the right balance between like just chilling out as soon as I come home from work, but I do need to start getting on the video grind, so there will be more on the weekend and obviously more in the next coming weeks hopefully. But yeah, regardless of that, let's get on to the first game of the episode. We've got Swansea City against Norwich. This is in the EFL Cup, actually in the round of 16 I believe, so we win this and we're through to the quarter-finals. As you can see here, still got a fairly strong team, well, a very strong team to be fair. Nathan Dyer, Routledge and Montero all in there. We've got Bafétimbi Gomez playing up front as well, rotating the team around. I do ask every episode, but I'll ask again, if you do want to see specific players play in these cup competitions, then let me know and I hopefully will be able to feature them in. But as you can see, Norwich's team, a couple of, well, I was about to say a couple of ex-Swansea players, but Martin Olsson isn't an ex-Swansea player. He's now signed for them. I'm going to try and sign him in January on this career mode. But they have got Nelson Oliveira, who did spend a little time on loan at the Swans. I think it was last season, actually. But first chance comes to us. Jefferson Montero, lovely bit of skill down the left-hand side, pulls it into Wayne Routledge. His shot gets blocked, and then it comes to Montero, and there's a really good save out of Moreira. I don't think that's the one that used to play for Swans. It could be. I know Swans used to have a keeper called Jose Moreira. I can't remember. He didn't play much games for us. But anyway, good touch there from Podence. Never heard of him. He may be a youth player. He may be a generated player. But yeah, it comes to Nelson Oliveira, and he forces a good save out of Nordveld. I think it took a deflection on the way through. But Jay Fulton getting involved here. A couple of 1-2s with Gomez and Nathan Dyer. Excuse me. Fulton on the ball here, passes it over to Mohamed Elneny. Comes into Bafétimbi Gomez, but the shot is never testing Moreira. It's not the one that used to play for Swans, it's Moreira. I don't know why I even thought of that in the first place. Anyway, ignore me. Norwich have a chance getting into the 45th minute now. Stephen Naismith on the ball. Good tackle at first, but then Kyle Bartley passes it straight back to them. It's Robbie Brady on the ball now. Good through ball into Naismith. Hits the post, and on the second attempt, it goes just over the crossbar. And luckily for us, we escaped that one just before half-time. And then the half-time whistle will blow from the following goal kick. Good chance there from Norwich at the end of the first half to make it 1-0. Probably should have, to be fair. I mean, there was another player across from Naismith. But coming into the second half, 15 minutes after the break, Jay Fulton with a good chance here. He plays it into Nathan Dyer. And if the touch wasn't too heavy, he could have been in on goal there, one-on-one with the keeper. 76th minute now. This second half didn't have a lot of chances in, but it's a cracking ball down the line from Martin Olsson for Robbie Brady to chase. Robbie Brady with the ball into the box. Kingsley headers it away. Naismith beats Odegaard there too easily, way too easily, and Stephen Naismith puts it in the bottom left corner. To be fair, I think both Odegaard and Christopher Nordveld should be doing better there. As you can see, he brings it down there. Odegaard just doesn't put in a good tackle, and to be beaten at your near post there, I think it's poor goalkeeping from Christopher Nordveld. You could disagree, feel free to, but I think that's the type of area where, as a keeper, you need to be covering. But we got a game on our hands now. 83rd minute, we take the throw in with Angel Rangel. I think that was Angel Rangel, but comes over to Jefferson Montero, squares up his defender, and then passes it to Gomez. Gomez into Stephen Kingsley, back to Bafétimbi Gomez. Martin Odegaard, nice bit of football, comes to Matt Grimes, still Matt Grimes, he turns onto his left foot, and it's a good save from Moreira as my phone drops on the floor. Okay, now the 90th minute, as you can see, Elneny gets a tackle in, but it's too little, too late from us. Norwich played well this game, to be fair. I mean, I'm gutted to be going out of the cup. There's Olsen, who I am going to try and sign in January, obviously transfer to Swans in real life. But yeah, we go crashing out of the EFL Cup. Disappointing in the round of 16. I mean, a little bit earlier on in the tournament I wouldn't have minded, just because the EFL Cup isn't really one that everyone wants to go for. But I don't know, they're the stats on your screen. I don't usually show stats, but I think I skipped through all the cutscenes by accident. But things are looking up. Back into the Premier League, it's a sunny match on a Saturday. Swansea City take on Sunderland. I don't think Sunderland are doing too well in the league this season, as you can see. Oh, well, they're doing better than they are in real life. They're the 12th position. As you can see, we are top, a couple of points ahead of Crystal Palace. And as you can see, we've only actually conceded 1 goal this season. So I think it goes to say that we haven't lost a game. With only 1 goal conceded. But here's the team. I decided to switch around a bit. I seen that Sunderland aren't doing the best, so I got Connor Robertson, Jonathan Lecco coming in, UNBEATEN coming into the team as well. But yeah, I just decided to switch it around a bit. I don't know whether you guys like seeing this, bringing in some of the youth players, but Sunderland actually have a decent team. Raul Jimenez, they signed the Mexican. Obviously, Jermaine Defoe on the bench. Luke de Jong also on the bench. Lamina Kone. Very good player, but I was hoping to get a bit of revenge against, well, not revenge against Sunderland as such, but just because we lost the last game against Norwich. Obviously, losing is not the best thing to do in a football game, so we're looking to get a little bit of a, I guess, a comeback. I don't know, but I'm looking for a win, basically. So, early on into the game, Gylfi Sigurdsson gets the ball here, turns, puts it into Bafétimbi Gomes, into Moda Barrow, and an early chance here for us, Gylfi Sigurdsson, and it's a good save, and Lecco gets on the rebound, but I think it actually gets blocked and goes out for a corner. And we will get a chance from the corner now to score. Gylfi Sigurdsson puts the ball into the box. It's headed away well by Jan Kirchhoff, or that could have been Lee Cartmore actually, but Raul Jimenez gets pressured by Ben Davies. The ball inside gets passed around a little bit until it comes out to the right wing here, but Curtis Davis manages to do well. Victor Ruiz, I don't know whether you saw it at the start of the episode, but Victor Ruiz is actually out for about 3 months, I think you said, so got a long time without him this season, which is a bit gutting. But as you can see here, we're putting the ball on the attack now. Moda Barrow gets it. Good pass into UNBEATEN, but it's a tackle. Moda Barrow jumps up for the header. Perfect pass to Jonathan Lecco, and Jonathan Lecco's first start in a long time for us. Manages to get a goal. I don't know why, but this game I just thought I'd put in Jonathan Lecco. He's a really promising young player. As you can see, we got a bit fortunate the way it bounced up to Barrow, but Barrow won the header really well, and it's a really clever header to pass it to Jonathan Lecco, and a good finish by the youngster for us. I always like when you start like new players. I mean, Jonathan Lecco's not new. I think he was one of the first signings I made, but he's a young project. I guess you could say that, prospect though. He's a young prospect, Jonathan Lecco, and I'm looking forward to what he'll bring way in the future. Not necessarily this season, but he's doing well, so I can't fault him for that. Joe Allen gets the ball now into UNBEATEN. I used to love that partnership when they were together in real life in Swans. Gutted to see it not come back, but as you can see, Lecco getting involved again, puts it onto his left foot, and it's a good save from Pickford in the end. It was a bit of a concerning one, but it didn't go into the back of the net, so that's all that counts. We've still got a chance now. We've still got possession from the clearance. As you can see, the ball gets into Gylfi Sigurdsson, out to Jonathan Lecco, who we're using quite a bit this game. And as you can see, he squares up his player into Wilfred Boney. Good chance here, and it's a good block from Van Aanholt. And luckily for us, it falls right to Gylfi Sigurdsson, and he finishes off the scraps. I don't really know what the keeper was doing on the rebound of the shot, as you'll be able to see here in a second. Good bit of play from Lecco again, comes into Boney. Good block from Van Aanholt, but I don't know. Could Pickford have saved that? I think he could have. As you can see here, Gylfi Sigurdsson hits it right down the centre of the goal. It actually, I didn't realise until now, it actually hits the fingertips of Jordan Pickford. I don't know, think what you will, but I personally think Jordan Pickford could have done better. But never mind, that's us 2-0, 6 goals in the Premier League for Gylfi Sigurdsson. He's doing really well for us. And Curtis Davis coming into the team, good interception there. He actually had a really good game this game, but Moda Barrow gets the ball way too easily, gets inside Sebastian Coates. His first shot gets blocked, and then second one from Joe Allen gets blocked. We still got a chance here though. We've still got possession. UNBEATEN on the ball now into Gylfi Sigurdsson. Sigurdsson will look for the pass through. He'll go back to Ben Davies. Ben Davies will pass it into Wilfred Boney. Boney with a nice turn. He'll pass that one on to Jonathan Lecco. Probably meant for Gylfi Sigurdsson, to be fair. But Lecco running straight to the defence. He gets it into Joe Allen. Joe Allen to Mo Barrow. Lovely flick. And a lovely goal from us. It started when Sunderland cleared the ball. I think UNBEATEN took possession of it in the midfield. But that is a lovely goal from us. As you can see here, Lecco, nice bit of direct play running into the box, and that flick there from Joe Allen. Poor first touch from Mo Barrow, but he makes the most of it, and he hits it on the volley, and it does go into the top corner. And that's 3-0 for us. which I was very, very impressed with. We were just on form this game. We had a poor game against Norwich in the last game, couldn't create anything, but in this game we were firing on all cylinders, and Moda Barrow gets his name on the team sheet. But yeah, that's it for half time. 3-0 up. Not worrying about a lot, to be honest, but getting into the second half now, Jimenez with a really good first touch on his chest as it comes out to Wazib Kazri. I could have butchered that name, but a good cross into the box, headed out by Curtis Davis originally, as Leon Britton passes it to Gylfi Sigurdsson. Sigurdsson on to Wilfred Boney, but his pass gets blocked by Paddy McNair. Sunderland with a chance now to attack. Paddy McNair, still McNair, pass it on to Jimenez, and again, it's like the Nordvelt, the way Nordvelt conceded last game against Naismith. I don't know, maybe the keeper could be doing better there. I think that one was a little bit different because it got passed out to him and he hit it first time. And to be fair, when you see it from this angle, it is a really good finish. Lovely bit of play from McNair, and he gets it into Raul Jimenez, and that is a good finish. But again, debatable whether or not as to whether the keeper could have done a little bit better there. I do want to say a quick sorry for my commentary this game. It could be all over the place. I haven't commentated on a game in a while, so I am going to be very rusty. So again, apologies for that. But Connor Roberts on the ball, gets it into Sigurdsson. Good chance to go 4-1 up here, and Moda Barrow hits the crossbar, and Wilfred Boney's effort was very tame. Now then, Sunderland, 15 minutes to go. Another goal for them to get back in it, essentially. If they score another one, it will be nervous moments for us. But Van Arnold has the ball out here, and the ball gets into Kazri. Good bit of defending there from Shawcross, just to scare him away a little bit. But Rodwell on the ball. Lovely through ball to Jermaine Lenz. Lenz, good save. And as you can see, there's a massive shambles in the box, and it falls really kindly for the sub, Lamina Traore. Lamina Traore? What the is Lamina Kone? Lassine Kone. Oh my god, I actually butchered his name. Let me know in the comments down below what his actual name is. It's something Kone. I've completely forgot it. But like I was just saying a couple of seconds ago, this is nervous times now for us. We were 3-0 up, now it's 3-2, and Sunderland have a really good chance. I think it is Lamina Kone. I'm getting mixed up with Lassina Traore, who's like the 6'8" striker. But straight from kickoff now, we're looking to attack, because instead of play on this 3-2 lead, 1-goal lead, we're going to try and kill the game off. So Memphis Depay here with a decent chance. As you can see, gets the ball onto Marvin Emnes. Emnes opens his body up, and that's a really decent effort from the Netherlands man, or the Dutchman would have been easier to say. But as you can see from this angle here, it's actually a really decent strike as he opens his body up, and it just goes over the crossbar there. That one always rises in. But 88th minute now. Again, we're still looking for that killer goal. We are a bit defensive, but we're looking to score another one. Connor Roberts with the ball into Moda Barrow. Connor Roberts with a good chance to score his first goal for us. Misses, but Marvin Emnes puts that one away. It wasn't really an open goal, but it was close enough to 1. And he'll jump on the scoreboard. Scoreboards, I'm all over the place today. I'm so sorry. But that one will go 4-2 up, and that pretty much seals the game off there. I don't think Sunderland really have a good chance of coming back from this one. But Marvin Emnes, I brought him on as a sub. Just something different, a bit more energy up that half of the pitch. But Sunderland later on, now 94th minute, with a cross in. That one will get easily saved from Michel Vorm. Bit of a dodgy throw out there, but it does get to Depay like it was meant to. And Memphis on the ball now. He beats his defender there for pace, Jan Kirchhoff, who's also very tired, as you can see. But Memphis, he draws the defender into Wilfred Boney, and I was about to say Wilfred Boney does not miss from there, but he really did his best to try and miss there. Hits it straight at the keeper, but fortunately for us, it bounces over him and into the back of the net. Again, I'm so sorry about my commentary this episode. I'm absolutely all over the place, but I thought I'd better get a video out today because I haven't posted since Sunday. So yeah, a good win for us. 5-2. I don't think there are any more goals in this game. I don't know whether that's a spoiler, but it pretty much was confirmed that we were going to win this game. And the extra slow motion replay there of the ball going into the back of the net. But yeah, 5-2, goals from Boney, Sigurdsson, as per usual. And then it's nice to see the likes of, I was about to say Emnes, but Emnes didn't score. Yeah, he did, of course he did. I don't know what I'm talking about. Anyway, I need to end this episode before I talk more shit. Thank you all for watching. This has been Season 2, Episode 10. Hopefully you'll join the next time. I wouldn't blame you if you didn't. But yeah, peace.